Hello! Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Elmcreek. It is now March. I did a few contracts over the winter, but if you go into here just now, we have no contracts. These guys are doing okay. These guys could probably do with a few more oats, and then I'll dump a hay bale in front of them and just let them crack on. The reason I brought you in is because I've made some changes, and the premise behind this was to have 5 mods only, and it's one of Rusty Money's great challenge thingies, and you weren't allowed anything that was cheaty or unrealistic, except the Lizard 969 plough, because although that says 300 horsepower, whatever it is, you can run that on a 10 horsepower tractor Battlefront. Anywho's, these girls are doing okay, still producing more. We're up to 210. I did add in some more sheep, so they are doing their thing. If we scooch this way, you'll notice that the 3 large base game greenhouses that we had here, I sold them. And I put 3 medium greenhouses that take seed and fertilizer. I have put a bag of seed and a bag of fertilizer in each one, and I've already filled them up with water. Now, nothing cheaty. This doesn't produce that much quicker than the base game one, but slightly quicker, to the point where we could actually make some money from this. So we barely made any money from the base game greenhouses. I don't think I had enough to do literally anything, so that was kind of pointless. They were just there wasting my money and space. So I've changed it for those ones. Now adding seeds and fertilizer and water into a greenhouse, to me, sounds slightly more realistic than adding water, leaving, and then coming back a week later and I've got a load of lettuces. Do you see what I'm saying? So shoot me if you want, I don't care. I've gone for these. The same applies with this. We have less than 1 pallet of honey. I've got 6 of these hives. We are now into year 3, and I haven't sold any honey. None. Nothing at all. Nada. Zip. So this, well, these and this are going. Probably keep that, and I'm going to place a different hive just in front, which I think is more realistic. But to do that, I need to remove a mod. Unfortunately, this one's going to have to go. Not an option, it's going. So this guy, don't sell this shelter, just the thing. Right, so that one's now gone. These ones are now, as far as I'm aware, as far as I'm concerned, should I say, are more realistic. They do produce slightly quicker than the base game ones. We may actually make money from lettuces, would you believe it? And then this stuff is going as well. So we'll sell these bees, sell these bees, sell these bees, these bees, these bees, and these bees. I'm hoping I can keep the little housey thing. I want to sell that pad as well. I need to now move that partial pallet of the honeys. So how is everybody doing? Hope you're all doing good. Oh! Some new changes, some new equipment I purchased over the winter months. So, oh, well, I'll come back to that. Let me move this pallet out of the way. Still got my cough. So basically, over the winter, in the sales, a fertilizer spreader, that one, popped up. So I bought it and sold ours. And then, I think it was end of December, possibly. And then we ended up with, you know, a decent fertilizer. I don't need the fertilizer spreader. When it comes to lime and stuff, that'd be ideal. And then the following day, possibly end of January, this kitten, which is the one I always lease, popped up as well. So it's got 37% damage on it, and this one is 51%. But they're clean. And they're mine. So, you know, run with it. So, money is at 33087. Now, does it get up? Animals, bees. And I'm going to place this one. Now, I have to buy bees, which is more realistic than this kitten. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Bear with me just 2 seconds. Alright, I'm back. That was nasty. Yeah. You don't even want to know what I did. You're not that interested. I'm going to have to move this house. House is a shed, you darn fool. I'll pop this in here. Hopefully it'll be good. There we go. Just raise that up. It did that last time, didn't it? Do you remember? When we did the other hives, raise that one corner up. Which is exactly what it's done again this time. Go figure. Right. I'll put that down there. Because I can already see that they're possibly floating. Right. That's still floating. Ever so slightly. Those ones definitely are. Cause I leveled I've smoothed out the doohickey. So, we now need to go get some bees. Go into here. Bees in, honey out. Simples. We may actually make some money from honey. I could have placed like 20 of the other ones or something, but no, not an option. So, that is where we are at. So, I keep saying so today. Let's jump into here and get these running. I had these on Calmlands on my Baker's Dozen challenge. So, water, seeds, doohickeys. We're going to do lettuces, and lettuces, and lettuces. That's literally all we're going to do, is a lot of lettuce. And they'll spawn here, which makes it easier for me to get out than trying to get myself in that little hole to get them out. I've gone for 3 mediums rather than 2 large. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I would say that was more realistic than dashing water in and just running away. Yeah, nothing cheaty and all that. So, grab this. And then we'll grab this. So, when I leave, I shall remove the workshop mod. I'll get rid of that. Do you know what most of my money went on? Water. Would you believe it? I spent more money on water than I did on greenhouses or landscaping. Literally, it was water. So, now, I'll jump into this one. Honey is here. Cereal Factory, Fast Food Restaurant, Johnson's Farmers Market. So that's got to go up the Johnsons. Yeah, we are in March. Hopefully some contracts should pop up next month. We've not had any this month so far. I didn't have any in February either. So, well, the workshop trigger's just there. It's not a mile away, is it? What have I purchased in here? I want a pallet of bees. There we go. Couple of pallets of bees. Now, as far as I'm aware, this is more realistic than, yeah, than just dashing bees into a thing. And to be honest, FS22 isn't going to be here forever, and currently I got 11 grand. So I don't really want to still be doing this when, you know, FS30 comes out. I'm still trying to get onto Goldcrest Valley. So we need to put these in the beehive, because that's what you do with bees in spring. You relocate the queen to a hive. I'm not sure who I'm trying to convince, probably myself. Is what it is. Run with it. I'm going to. So we'll get these in the beehive. Not the honey, just the bees. And then we're going to sell that at the grocery thing. Are we selling? Where are we selling that? Johnson's Farmers Market. Oh, we're going to flog that at Johnson's. And then sleep. And then next month we'll grab the fabric. And we'll go and sell that. We probably should take that that wool with us up to the spinnery when we grab the fabric. Right. Let's grab these bees. Yeah, I think after, you know, 3 years of having the same hive sat in the corner of the same farmyard, and I still don't have a pallet of honey, is a little bit on the ridiculous side. So bees should be full. Let's activate the honey. There is another mod that I've installed which takes me up to 6. Now, don't shoot me, but what I've decided to do is I hate, absolutely loathe with a passion, those pallet things. Like, proper detest them. So what I've decided to do is drive into the wall. What I've decided to do is, although it takes me up to 6 mods, it's not a mod that I can physically use. It is still a mod, and that's the big bags as default mod. So all it's going to do is stop while I empty something, those silly things spawning. So on that respect, I have cheated ever so slightly because I've gone for 6 mods. So that is me cheating. But you know, I either needed to do something and try and get this series to progress, or cut my losses and say it ain't going anywhere, I can't do it, and then yeah, basically that's my 2 choices, right? Sort my life out, make a few changes, or give up. So I've decided to make a few changes. Let's see if we can make some more money from the new greenhouses now that we actually have to put stuff in them. And then the honey, maybe we'll actually end up with a pallet before year 6, because this is, when do we put the honey in? It's 3rd or 4th episode, and we're on what, 30? And I don't even have a pallet of honey. Well, I didn't need to do anything, but it would have been nice to have at least got a pallet. 85%. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So are you all looking forward to Sri Lanka? That's a question, eh? I think I'm kind of looking forward to messing around with new machinery, new crops and all that good stuff. But as for, I've gone the wrong way, have I? No, don't think so. Yeah, new crops and all that good stuff. I think that's pretty cool. As for the map, I've seen Dagger Plough on it, I've seen Farmer Cop have a go on it, Virtual Farmer, Farm Some Guy, Argsy. You know, the usual rabble. They've all had a plough on it, Chainsaw 100. They've all put their... am I going in here? Yes. Put their 2 pennies worth in. I mean, I'm trying to limit the amount that I watch, because I don't want to ruin it for myself. However, I don't like the map. Do you know what I mean? It's not a map that screams at me, come and play, come and play. In saying that, nor does this one. And the reason I picked this one is because Rusty always says these challenges are designed to make you think about using a map that you wouldn't generally use otherwise. Which is great. I'm finding it really hard to continue, especially with this series, knowing full well that I've got a plough map that I don't particularly like all that much. Well, that didn't go to plough, did it? They spawned slightly too far apart. Yeah. But I don't mind who Beyelron, or as Daggerin calls it, Ubelu, because he's, well, Daggerin. Don't get me started on Daggerin, I had a rant on No Man's Land. But I love the bloke, he makes some fantastic content, and his roleplay series are, you know, they are rivaled by no one. He's really, you know, he's on the ball. But when he starts making a series and he literally acts the class clown just to get views and comments and stuff, it's like, come on dude, you're better than that. You know, it's not like he needs more subscribers, is it? Us little guys need more subscribers. Talking of subscribers, I want to thank all of you for subscribing to my channel. Every single one of you. Love you to bits. So, what is it they say about great power, great responsibility, and the downfalls of whatever it is? I'm just going to blow that stop sign. Oh. There we go. Need to repair this tractor, but I ain't got the money. So I need to take the honey to Johnson's, and the fabric needs to go to the grocery mart. I can't do the fabric till tomorrow because the best price is tomorrow. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. So we'll sell the honey to get it out of the way. We'll go home, and in the morning we'll sell the fabric. And then hopefully there will be a... Get out of it. Hopefully there will be a contract I can do. Literally every man in this chihuahua wants to pull out on me. The trailer's trying to tip up. Oh. And my tractor's in need of repair and doesn't want to pull the trailer in the first place. But, you know. It is what it is. Let's just run with it. So when we get up in the morning, if there's no contracts available after we've sold the fabric, I don't actually have anything to do. So we'll call it there. Pretty much. I've told you about the greenhouses. That I feel that they're slightly more realistic. I mean, they are slightly quicker than base game, but not over the top. It's not like the fruit greenhouse that produces olives and grapes horrendously quick, is it? So, and then the bees, as I say, more realistic. You actually add bees and get honey, as opposed to add six hives and get nothing. I've waited 3 years for 700 quid. 3 years for £700. That was worth my weight, wasn't it? No, not at all. I can't remember if I'm allowed to collect collectibles. I need to double check that. If I can, we're going to go on a collectible hunt. And then, what's that? It's 1,000 per collectible. There's 100. So there's my $1 million. But yeah, if we got if I'm allowed to collect collectibles, we can go around finding all those. Have an episode of me just wandering around Elmcreek like an oik, collecting collectibles. And then we can get out of here and move over to Goldcrest. The Goldcrest? I'm sure that's where we're going. I'm not sure whether to go with Chelabukis or Puma 145s. I haven't really played on there since FS19, so yeah, that was a remake from FS17, wasn't it? But who knows? Just who knows? Right, while he's driving in some sort of straightish line, I'll quick look in here. Still no contracts. Oh, I need to do the horses. Fill it up with oat. I think I've got oats. I haven't grown any oats this year. I think we've got oats. So fill it up with oats. Drop a hay bale in front. And go to bed. Sheep should be good. And that brings us through to April. The barley's not harvestable until September. So there's no point worrying about the barley. It's all sprayed and fertilised and all that good stuff. I can't cut the grass till next month. So the grass is just kind of dormant at the moment. So that's the grass. Oh, actually, why just leave that weight on and grab that? I did buy another weight, did you notice? By the way, I bought another weight. Grab that one, remove that one. Oh, don't think it's going to take loads of oats, but you never know. Yeah, we are running low on hay. We don't currently have a tedder, so we can cut windrow bale. I can't wrap for silage because we don't have a wrapper. It's not a bale wrapper, it's just, where did that take me? Yeah, it's about where I wanted it, he says, winging it. Let's get rid of that one. Let's go grab us a bale. Do you know, I've got those bale spikes there and I hardly ever use them because they're a nightmare. Let's be honest, they are a nightmare. Pallet forks for the win every time. Then we're down to our last 5 bales down it. Oh well. Hopefully we'll get some hay next month, which should probably really be in something, shouldn't it? There's a bump there. Did you notice I fell off the top of it? And if that's in the trigger, that'll go green. There you go. Yeah, shush. Just shush. Right. Oh. Hello. I'm getting messages from Xbox about purchasing the case farmal pack thing. Have you guys purchased the case farmal pack thing? Where is it? Oh, it's not on here, is it? Oh, well, I did want that one. No. Yeah, the Case Farmall anniversary pack thing. Anywho's, let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. I've had enough. And it's raining and my fabric's all outside. Soggy fabric. Oh well, here's what it is. Right, so now, jump into here. Crikey, they've eaten some of that grass. And I've got babies again. No. They need a good... They need to be ridden, those guys. So I do need to do that. These guys are doing them everything. They need more hay. There is 2.5 pallets of... Well, 2 and a bit pallets of wool to go up to the spinnery. The grass... If this grass is ready to cut, then the field over there is ready to cut. Yes, it is. That's good to go. Still got the loan to pay off. Honey's gone down. Fabric 6865. We are selling. It's higher than the highest. Let's grab me the tractor. We get this sold off. And then we'll check the this is doing this more and more now. See the trailer? Sliding around for no reason at all. Except for the fact that it can. I had the same on... did I catch that on the way in? Clearly I did. I had the same issue on No Man's Land with my log trailer. Right. Let's get this sold off, give ourselves a couple of quid. Right, where is the trigger? I have never been here and I have never sold anything here. There it is, there it is. £20 grand. For some fabric. Right, we'll just quickly jump up to the spinnery. Oh, we've got another pallet. I can't pick it up. We do have another pallet. Let's go grab it. Let's go grab it. It's at the best price. Let's go get it. Do we have any contracts? Baling, or harvesting? What's that harvesting? Taters. A couple of baling contracts and some taters. 15 and 17. They're hardly worth the time because they're the tiny fields up the top there. And I spend more messing around with it than I do anything else. Do we have... Oh. Neither of those are a tedder. But we're going to have to grab ourselves a tedder. Anywho's. Did you guys see Disturb Simulations test on whether it's worth doing contracts with your equipment or lease the equipment from the farmer or the store to do the contract with? Did you see that? His conclusion was, if you do a contract and you lose £3 grand for, let's say, borrowing their equipment, but you have the equipment to do the job with, the money that you spend on repairs and diesel and all that good stuff on your equipment is like a tenth of the rental on the machinery. So it's actually cost effective to use your own machinery should you have it. Obviously if you don't have you know, a potato picker-upper, then there is no point in you using your equipment because you don't have any. And then it's worth borrowing. So I wish all pallets spawned like this. I don't mean multicoloured. I meant full. If a pallet spawned full every time, I could have bought the wool up, couldn't I, you pillock? If a pallet spawned full every time, you would know that that was a full pallet. The wider woolen eggs only spawn in part pallets. If you have a pallet, spawn it. If you don't have a whole pallet, don't spawn it yet. It's annoying. And don't give me that, oh, so you can move it to productions and things. Huh. That's all you're getting is ha. Right. I don't really want to go and do those baling contracts when I have my own grass to cut. So well, I say may sell this. We're going to sell this wool, this fabric. And then there's not a tailor's shop on here, is there? I've gone completely the wrong way. I've got a habit of doing this. I did this the other day in a time lapse. Drove round in a circle. I didn't crash the tractor, but I did drive round in a circle. We'll get this sold and then we'll see how much a tedder is. And then I may cut and bale our grass. Do you need to see me cut and bale grass? Probably not. You've seen me cut and bale grass lots of times. So yeah, so sell this. We'll grab a tedder so you know what I got. And then we will there's an oik outside with some sort of noisy thing. Not sure whether he's got a chainsaw or some sort of disc cutting equipment for maybe, you know, concrete, if that makes sense. The word I want to use, I'm not going to, but yeah, I do apologise if you can hear that. Right, get this sold off. There we go. Another 6.5. Well, I need 7 grand. The sheep are actually going to become useful. At the minute, they're just costing me a fortune in hay. I know I could just feed grass. I don't need the hay, but I need the hay for the horses. So if I'm going to ted a little bit, I might as well ted a lot of it. And I really need to repair this tractor because it doesn't want to go anywhere, like nowhere. In fairness, it has 25 hours on it. What do I expect? 25 hours, hardly any diesel, and it's in need of repair. I'll quick look in here, see what tedders are available to me. It's probably going to end up with a KUA 1016. That one I find misses bits, and I can't afford it anywho's. Right. We'll buy that. Now we're down to 22,670. It's probably just about to cost. Oh, I didn't turn the wool up, did I? I'll do that off screen. I'll get rid of that wool. It's probably just about to cost me like 30 grand to get this repaired and fill it with diesel. So let's start with the diesel. Place your bets. Place your bets. 900 quid. 360, I was well off. Right, we have diesel. Nice, fresh diesel. Go get this repaired. That's going to cost me a pretty penny, isn't it? How you repair this monstrosity. So what do you guys think I should do? So just muster through and crack on and just do what I'm doing and record one of these when I can find a gumption to do so. All I seem to want to record at the minute is No Man's Land. I am in the middle of working out how to restart Carpathian, so we're probably going to restart that. I want to get that going. It was a challenge between myself and AgTech, and I want to get that done. It's the first challenge that I've ever created with anybody, so... not 2127. Oh, we'll sell it. We're down to 19 grand. But we do have a tether. Not sure how much of a repair the other class TerraTrack is going to cost me, but I'm assuming a few quid. It's probably worth grabbing the mowers, grabbing the TerraTrack and bringing it down here, getting it repaired before we start a cutting rate. Possibly. I don't know. I'm gonna get our grass fields cut and tedded and rowed and baled, because you know you don't need to see me bale grass. You've seen me do it loads of times. So we'll get all that done. I'll let you know how many bales we get, and if we get any decent contracts, I'll bring you back in. Obviously, I'll bring you back in for the harvest. I don't need straw and I don't need barley, but we have both. So, yeah. These guys need a riding. Got big jump. Hey, a good girl. Not sure why it's a girl, but today it's a girl. Right, I'm going to ride the horses first. Yeah, this is ready to go, isn't it? So, get the horses ridden. And then get this. Actually, you might get this as a time lapse, me doing the grass. Possibly. So, I is going to say my usual shenanigans. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. Each and every one of you. Please take care. I shall see you all in my next adventure. Cheers, guys.